Hey guys, Cruel Blind Wave, I'm Eric.
I'm Calvin.
And we are back with The Walking Dead. Last time on Calvin, what all happened?
Bunch of stuff happened. Living in the community place.
Commonwealth.
That's it.
Greendale.
Yeah.
Community. Which we've announced already that we're going to be doing community soon. Huh?
Greendale.
Fuck, I haven't watched it enough. But you know, I do know. The Commonwealth. And the Commonwealth is creepy because it has Pamela Milton as its governor. And it seems everything's okay there. But under the surface. Tyler Davis, I think was his name. The soldier from the train car who made one mistake, got thrown out, and is now doing some stuff with a group of people who I don't remember what their names were, if they had a name or not. Anyway, they have like graffiti.
Visibility for workers.
Yes, exactly. So we have that going on. We had that stupid haunted house I took those kids to.
Yeah.
Should not have done that. And yeah, it's just pretty much seeing what's been going on with the community. Damn it, Calvin. With the Commonwealth.
See?
And speaking of communities, part of our poll was, at the moment, which community would you rather be part of? Alexandria or the Commonwealth? We had 62% to Alexandria. You're right. Commonwealth has 37% of the vote.
Rather have a shitty life where I'm allowed to do whatever I want than a good life where I can only do that.
BJ says, well, I've got no kids to take care of, so it will be Alexandria. Also depends on what job I'd get. I would only accept being a trooper if the apocalypse happens. I don't want to go back to work retail. Yeah, I don't want to work retail if there's zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you got a really bad job at the Commonwealth, you might be like, bye.
Like, yeah, that would be a difficult thing to, like, bite your tongue when someone's giving you lip.
Now, James says, ice cream in a bakery or a crispy mill in a broken fence? I think I know which one I'd rather. That's right.
Yeah, but that's...
Good points.
If you have money in the Commonwealth and...
You can win the lottery.
It's
Everyone
called winning the lottery for
Everyone
a reason.
can enter.
Is because it's unlikely. The odds are probably greater than the Super Lotto or whatever it's called. Powerball.
Mm-hmm. Most people in the comments are saying Alexandria. I'm just looking to see if there's any people going Commonwealth.
And besides, who's picking the lottery numbers, right?
Hey, it's
they're
all
probably
fucking staged. Yeah.
It very well could be.
Could be.
If they're a part of this, like, upper class people, they're like, okay, we gave 2,768 through 2,778 to this little girl. Let's make sure and not select her.
I would just simply use the numbers 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42 and win. Luke Marceau Reviews says, I feel like if I were in the Commonwealth, I would start to get too comfortable. Alexandria may not be the safest place, but at least everyone there is ready to fight.
True. Those troopers might not be ready to fight all the time. Case in point, Tyler.
Yep. Tyler Davis. Love of Film says, I'd get a cushy gig and live with the elites comfortably at Commonwealth. Plus, they have wine.
That's assuming that they let you in,
All right, and that's the last one. We hope that you guys come along with us in the poll next week over at patreon.com/blindwave. Any patron at any level can interact with polls and vote on them, and maybe we'll say your comment next time, too.
Yeah, it's like a lottery where we choose
4, 8, 15, 16, 23.
Clean t-shirt.
What in the name of Little Billy Goats are you doing?
I love it. And I'm really proud of you.
Good for him.
Kansas City barbecue. World's best. I don't know about that.
No,
That's pretty good.
I love you.
Thank you. Oh, okay, good. It's so wholesome. I want it to be real and safe and all that. What? tell. Come on, look at those sprinkles.
It's 17:25 and she's not there. I'm worried that she won't be. This is why I'm worried, Eric. Oh, that clock back there is busted.
She's leaving. You said I love you. I made it real because this has been a trap. We had the whole thing about the real Stephanie. Of course, I don't know if that's real or not.
I think she is the Stephanie, but I think she's playing a part.
Yeah.
We should be.
I won't translate that.
Translate.
We should be printing what really happened at the masquerade.
No, Connie, I want you to paraphrase Governor Milton's press releases so that the next time I don't have to.
What are the charges against him?
Intimidating and funny. Ah! Jesus! What is that?
Shit, that's a skull.
Okay.
Somebody just grabbed his face.
Yeah.
Off.
This place is not exactly part of the Commonwealth, but they need us and we need them. We use the poppies to make opium for the
I
hospital.
was gonna say, I thought those were poppy flowers.
Things will start looking pretty bleak there if we run out.
Yeah, double axes. Look at him.
Yep.
Look at that vehicle. What is that? What was it?
Can you let me in? I brought lasagna.
Oh.
Best friend
Love
ever.
Princess. Always have. Never said a bad word against her.
Yeah, you did.
Nope. Just said her hair was too pink. For sneaking around. She's fixed it.
Fixed. It wasn't broken.
There's an empty dish.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I didn't make lasagna.
Hey, Princess, never liked her.
So, what's up?
That was great.
A lot of red string.
That residential one, I remember that now. I got called in to fix a clogged sink.
Needless to say, I greeted his story with a great deal of skepticism. His name is Roman Calhoun.
Oh, that's a bad guy name. Or a really
He is
cool
most
good guy.
definitely not a plumber.
Or your cousin in Grand Theft Auto 4.
Roman!
Let's go bowling.
Base of operations. Our only hope is for me to expose them before they find her.
Why does he have red string going to the ice cream truck?
It hatches this year?
Someone's killing someone!
Someone,
Mercer's here.
indeed.
What a shot.
He is so covered in blood.
How can you tell?
That's why he has the red suit. He killed them all.
He did.
What is he being charged with?
That's not one of the questions.
Does that have anything to do with the fact that the woman he took hostage was your sister?
I was wondering when you were going to figure that out.
Gotcha.
The answer is my sister don't have a goddamn thing to do with it.
If I was you, I would be really interested in who I was risking my life for.
And if I were you, I might wonder why I'm out here digging for answers that we both know will never see the light of day.
And you're the one with the crazy truck. They should be listening to you.
I think it's a Valkyrie Industries Paladin.
Paladin.
I think is what it's called.
I don't want to get in trouble, Eugene. I got a little job. I got a little bet. I might get a little cat.
Oh.
Take him into custody now.
What the hell? Get your hands off of me! Hornsby! You mother puss bucket!
Never heard that one before.
Yeah, you have.
Pus bucket?
Yeah.
When?
Ghostbusters.
Huh. I'm wrong.
Tell me how much time I have.
Dude, I am telling you how much time you have, and you have no time.
Okay. Weapons that you're not allowed to have?
Yep. Either he's a cleaner or he's resistance. I'm gonna say he's resistance.
Hey,
There they are!
It's them.
Damn it, old lady! Mind your business.
You can't be moved without my authorization.
Sorry, but apparently you can.
Was he protecting him? I wonder.
Someone knocking on the door?
Doorbell, I think. Have it hooked up to a light.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
I think it was Mercer.
Names. Oh, it's everyone who's gone missing. That was needlessly dramatic.
Great.
That was great. This is very noir. I love it.
What is that? Did he make some mace or something?
Hey!
He did. And you can't see him. Oh!
Told you I heard something.
Plumber had a good kick.
Man. Knocked the wind out of him.
I didn't recognize you have the glasses.
Yeah.
You corroborated Calhoun's bogus alibi. I was certain you were involved with covering up Stephanie's disappearance. You used her to pull at my heartstrings and to trick me into telling you everything you wanted to know about our communities. Well, it worked. Then she led me to the radio room where we were captured again. Oh, you certainly got your money's worth there. I just feel for that one twice. She's the one that told me I could trust you. But now that you've gotten everything you wanted, what? No need to continue the ruse? Is that it? I'm gonna make absolutely certain that everybody knows exactly who and what you are.
Okay. And who or what is that exactly? The villain? Or the best goddamn thing that ever happened to you? Stephanie's real name is Shira. And she hates Iron Maiden. But she genuinely enjoyed your book.
Man, it was a really great scene.
No lasagna. No Stephanie.
Nope.
No Iron Maiden love. No.
Oh, dude.
This is Blue Weevil to Taterbug. Please, come back.
Who are you?
At the real Stephanie?
Oh, fuck.
Like we said?
Yeah.
I'm the one you were talking to on the radio.
God damn it.
The cast.
Well, fucking last episode I was like, that's against the whole casting thing. Damn! Turn it off! Fuck! Calvin!
Surprisingly well done, Walking Dead.
I'm mad. This shit we figured out. The first time they met or talked, we're like, you think this is real? You think that's really Stephanie? And then apparently it's like, that's not really her voice, but this girl over here, apparently, that's the actress that plays Stephanie on there. And they're like, oh, okay, well maybe that's a thing. And then it went on so long, we're like, maybe it's not a thing.
It's not a thing. They waited. They knew exactly how long it would take us to be like, yeah, it's definitely not a thing. It's just,
I just thought it was
they
like...
cast her for the voice, and then they're like, well, no, we'll have this other actress play it. No.
That's dumb.
No.
Why did I accept that?
Sure.
It's not like, well, she has a great voice, but like we don't want to look... She's beautiful, Like, why wouldn't
Sure.
they just cast the same person?
Yeah.
Why did I accept that, Calvin? I thought that was like, all right, whatever, shit happens.
I thought it was weird, but also we both accepted it as a weird thing that happened. And then we
Because
dismissed
Walking Dead
it.
has done great stuff, but it's also done weird shit stuff where I'm like, man, why'd you do that?
Yeah, it has.
Maybe that's the reason why I did all that weird shit stuff. Just for this.
I can't believe that. I can't believe that the trash people were for this.
Jadis. Fucking trash people. They never use a spear. Okay, well, fucking, okay, well, shit. Stuff from episodes and episodes ago where I'm like, you think that's really? That's right.
Yeah. So,
literally, I think it was last episode where I'm like, we had this whole, like, Stephanie, maybe it was the episode before. It was like,
I'm pretty sure it was.
This weirdness stuff. It's like, I guess we'll just accept it's not. 1 week.
1 2 few.
1 2 few.
Although, it would have been just as embarrassing if you had said, yeah, I don't think there's anything going on when she was reading his manuscript.
Yeah.
If you had done it 1 episode later, I don't know if it would have made too much of a difference.
I'm not stressed, Watch.
Calm down.
You're stressed.
Breathe. Is it all just subterfuge? Is he running the Commonwealth from behind the scenes?
I think he still works for Milton. I think that this is just how they have the appearance of this utopia that everybody can live happily ever after and stuff, and they feel like they're doing it for the greater good, but they still have this bullshit caste system that I can't believe people actually accept in this world.
Right?
I can believe it because we do it.
Just do what the French did.
It's revolution.
Revolution and kill everyone with wealth.
That's an option.
I'm not saying that that's the right one. Joking.
But then we also have this stuff like the Moto, what was his name? Moto, who's the drug dealer making poppies.
Yeah.
I don't know why there has to be like a smuggling thing. Like, I would understand that, hey, we need to literally farm for medicines and painkillers and stuff.
I think because it's so profitable, like, yes, they do it for the hospital.
Yeah.
But they also do it for private use as well.
Okay.
I think that's the illegal part.
True, that could be it.
Gotta take the good with the bad kind of thing. Which, again, just gives Hornsby another source of power.
I didn't know that the lady that Tyler Davis took was Mercer's sister, because she did have that line where she was like, I'm like you.
Yeah.
And we said, well, what if she's part of that break-off resistance? It might change, getting Mercer on her side would be a big deal.
Sure. General Mercer.
Yeah. He doesn't seem too happy that that prisoner was taken from under his thumb, which should be his orders or whatever, so he would definitely be one of the ones I would keep if the Commonwealth were to fall in complete shambles.
Yes.
Probably not Sebastian Milton. We'll need him.
I see no practical reason for his continued life.
That was a great shot when he cut through that zombie, though.
It was, yes.
I wonder what Roman Quinn and the plumbing people, are they just like some type of Secret Service spy agency thing?
Yeah,
I guess,
I think it's all under Hornsby.
Gotcha.
And they're like a network of fixers.
Yeah.
Like, I think the story about the go bag private weapons thing was probably bullshit. Mm-hmm. And all of the forged documents and stuff, like all of that had to come from him. I don't know what their end game is other than work it out to where he's on top. Because he was bragging to Carol, like, yeah, when I first got here,
oh yeah,
I wasn't in charge.
He was, like, the concept of man spreading. Obviously, there's just like, I'm uncomfortable with my balls, but there's also just like domination. That he was on the domination spread. Oh man.
Yeah. So I don't know what else. Like, who was he before the fall? That's what I'd like to know. Who were all these people?
He had a connection with Milton, I think. So it's just the people you know, and if you're high up or whatever, it's just
Sure.
they got to be careful because I feel like there's a lot more people in the other class than in theirs. And I mean, if Mercer's in charge of the guard, I mean, who would the guard listen to? Like if Mercer or if Hornsby said like, get him, which one do they listen to? You know?
Yeah.
They listen to Jedi or they listen to the Chancellor?
Well, I don't think they're chipped.
Me either.
I would say because he fights alongside of them, and
Yeah.
as we see in this episode, sometimes directly saves them,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say that they would be loyal to the general.
That's what I would want to happen.
But they also know where their paycheck comes from,
True.
so I don't know.
It's just funny, like the concept of like money and journalistic integrity being reintroduced, in these stories. I don't hate it. I like it.
It is.
But it is like a thing that I didn't think The Walking Dead would tackle again.
It's intriguing.
Yeah. Well, let's get further intrigued by some Q&A.
Indeed.
MG says, this was kind of a boring episode, to be honest. Nothing really happened except Eugene's actor. He did an amazing job. Also, the episode was directed by Michael Cudlitz, who was Abraham. That's cool. I know he's directed before.
Okay. I thought I recognized Cudlitz as the name, but I didn't know where from.
I definitely liked the episode. My only frustration is that I didn't hold out on our original feelings of how this was happening. But maybe it's better that way because I was surprised a little bit. But
we were connected to our crew.
Yeah.
So much that, they trust them, maybe I can trust them too.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm proud of Walking Dead.
Yeah.
A little bit.
You're proud.
For having done this.
Okay. Shane says that Eugene's life was much less complicated when he was just watching Abraham and Rosita go at it like a couple of wild animals in a barn. True. Though he was also lying to them for protection, trying to say that he could solve everything, and then when it blew up, Abraham might have killed him.
Yeah.
Gergeshmeyer says, is it possible that Mercer is already a part of the uprising/movement against the political corruption in the Commonwealth and is keeping it quiet for strategic purposes?
Yeah.
He's already doing it?
I think he's already in it.
Okay.
I think that's why he was saying, my sister has nothing to do with it.
Sure.
My sister is not the reason why I'm keeping it quiet.
Okay. Do you think that you would punch a hole in the wall out of frustration if you were secretly undercover like that? I feel like that adds a tension where people might hey, figure out what's going on with Mercer. Punching holes in hospital walls.
I think because they took him, and now that guy is most likely either in prison for the rest of his life or dead.
Dead, yeah.
Then, I would say that you would probably be angry.
Milwaukee Dan says, do you think that Pamela Milton is involved in the Commonwealth shady shit? Or is it just Lance? To me, Pamela feels uptight, but not necessarily bad. Also, great episode in my opinion. A lot of hate online for this one for some reason. I didn't hate it. I definitely there's way worse episodes of The Walking Dead.
Oh my gosh.
No, I was fine with that. I don't know. She feels like maybe it's one of those things where it's look, you don't worry about this stuff. We'll handle this stuff. But she's ultimately culpable, if that's the case, because she's supposed to be in charge. And she's letting her status and wealth make it so that she's not following up on what's being done in her name, I would say.
Yeah, but I think that's also because Hornsby is keeping it hushed up. Mm-hmm. It's she asks him are there others like him? Is no, there's no one else. So maybe it's a struggle for power, a shadow struggle for power.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, Pamela Milton is in charge. Hornsby wants to be in charge in a shady, shitty way.
Yeah.
And maybe the resistance is trying to stop that from happening. Mm-hmm. But it's all behind the scenes because if they were found out, then rebellion, chaos, and walkers.
Maybe. Dip, who I think was almost solely responsible for us dropping our theory last week, says, I'm mad at myself for dropping the theory of Max being Stephanie last week, and this week we find out that she was the girl on the radio. I wonder when the switch between her and Shira happened. Was it during the radio talk or after they were captured at the train yard? I imagine that people were just listening in on that, and that's when they capitalized, when they realized they were going to be meeting. But yeah, I'm also mad that I dropped it as well.
Yeah.
Tip also says, and I definitely think the list of names was dropped by Mercer, and I'm sticking to that theory until proven right or wrong.
Yes. Stick with it, Dip. I commend you.
Almost Thor says, despite how sinister the moment seemed, I found myself agreeing with Lance about Eugene and his group. Do you think the Stephanie ruse was worth it for the help Eugene's people have received in return? Also, I love Josh Dermott's performance this episode. Agreed. He did fantastic in that.
He did very well.
Do I think it's worth it? I think the idea of the Commonwealth is really cool. It's just they also have just all this bullshit that would probably make me leave.
Yeah.
Like,
if it were just that they had to do to get in, then I would say yes. But they're also working. All of them are working, doing their own thing. Mm-hmm. Like that in and of itself should be enough to get them in.
Yeah.
That's what bothers me about Hornsby making them go above and beyond and, taking every scrap of information that they have and using it for his own gain.
Yeah.
That's where it seems not worth it at that point.
I mean, I can understand in your own community trying to filter things so that people make the decisions that you think they should make. But when it comes to other communities and they say, no, thank you, I don't want this, to then further manipulate them feels like a shitty thing to do.
Yeah.
Because people should be able to
make
fail
their own
or
decisions.
succeed on their own decisions, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, feels shitty. Lance is a conniving guy. The worst part is I don't even know why he's doing it. Like, I get that he wants more power.
I think he legitimately thinks he's doing good work.
Yeah.
Like, well, I'm just helping these people. What would you do without us? You were starving.
I'm the best thing that's ever happened to you.
And you took like 25 people out to get food and came back with 3. Walk the Living Dead says, hopefully Eugene can reconcile with Max. I think that there's still some genuine feelings there. Also, who's been your favorite character so far in the Commonwealth or even the post-Rick era of the show? I've seen a lot of people say that Lance is the Commonwealth Saul Goodman. I could definitely see that.
He is the twisted, shitty Saul Goodman. But probably my favorite character in the Commonwealth is probably going to be Mercer.
Mercer, I would say. Yeah.
He's just a cool dude.
Yeah.
That suit was just...
Yeah.
Very well tailored.
Yeah.
And it was bulging.
Yeah, if we're going just Commonwealth, it's Mercer. If we're going... Post-Rick, it's probably Gabriel, like, overall. I just really enjoyed Gabriel and his performance so much. He had some just genuine, amazing scenes and moments.
I guess his character is post-Rick. Like,
well, I mean,
found him
it's very
while
different.
Rick was still alive.
I get
but, like, his character is very different now.
Very different.
I get that.
If we mean introduced after Rick...
Yeah, that's a small list.
Yeah, probably Mercer.
Exclusive of the Commonwealth, I'm going to say it's probably Princess. I guess that's like the only... Everyone who was before the Commonwealth was there when Rick was there, pretty much. Everyone after.
Yeah.
It's like, I think she's the only person that's in between those two things.
Sure. No, I get you. I just can't forgive her of that dirty lasagna trick.
But it worked.
No, it worked.
She was genuinely trying to help her friend.
I understand.
Would you ever forgive me for doing that if I was trying to help you?
Why'd you use lasagna? Say like a ham sandwich.
Because
or
I know
casserole.
that is the one thing
that
will
you would turn me
definitely let me in the door for. Like, hey Eric, I'm at your door. It's like, go away. I hate you. I don't want to see you ever again. I have lasagna. Oh, come in, buddy.
You're right, but I don't know if we could survive after that.
I know, but you didn't have lasagna before I came over. But now I'm in the door.
You gave me hope. Daredevil says, tinfoil hat time. The Commonwealth hired the Reapers as mercenaries to attack settlements and make survivors desperate before they show up. I know they were probably just a one-off villain group to fill time, but if the show went there, it would make them a lot less boring. And then he shares an image of Eugene saying, this conspiracy goes deeper than I initially thought.
I like it.
Me too.
Doesn't work.
If that's what it is, then Pope's all, like, his whole, like, I talk to God and all that stuff doesn't really make any sense. Unless Hornsby was acting like God. I don't know. I'm kidding. I don't know. Maybe, but
Like, it might make even more sense if it were, like, the saviors and the Commonwealth.
Mm-hmm.
But Negan was just out for himself.
Yeah.
He was doing, like, his version of the Commonwealth.
where there was just
Polygamy.
there was still a class, but it was him and then everyone else.
Yeah.
Logan Britton. I'm sorry, no, we'll go with Captain Clary, who says, I can't remember if this has already been messaged, but are you planning on watching / reacting to Fear the Walking Dead when The Walking Dead is over? As of right now, I think it's just The Walking Dead. We're going to see it through, and we're probably going to have some television movies and stuff, too, towards the end of this. But we don't have any plans to do any of the other Walking Dead shows. You never know. I'm never going to say no, not at all. But I might catch up to Fear the Walking Dead and maybe watch some of those other ones after we're done reacting on my own time.
Yeah. Like, I have seen to season 3, actually through season 3, and it's all right, but I'm not like hooked.
Gotcha. We'll end with Logan Britton, who says, it's interesting that we got a conspiracy / murder mystery thriller type of episode. I never really thought we would see something like that in The Walking Dead. What other genre types would you like to see in The Walking Dead? Yeah, we kind of have that, but we also kind of have this, like, intrepid reporter storyline going on. You know, like drug dealers getting extra money off the top. What other stuff would I like to see in The Walking Dead? That'd be like that. I can't believe this is happening. Like a bank robbery.
That could be interesting.
That'd be fun.
Like a heist.
Yeah.
Like a vigilante storyline would be fun.
Oh, okay, sure. That'd be interesting. Like someone's just playing Daredevil. Huh.
Yeah, like that one guy with the
Or
motorcycle.
Echo when she's deaf.
Yeah.
Then she can run real fast.
It's true.
Yeah, this would be cool. So a bank robbery heist type or a vigilante superhero type would be
That
fun.
could be fun. Yeah.
Like Zombie Man.
I bet it's Daryl.
Yeah, I would say so. The one-winged angel. All right, guys, that is the Q&A. We had a poll for this episode. All right, guys, poll for this week is, what is that one thing that you can consume that someone can offer you and you will always invite them in? It's like, I don't care if, like, this is someone that I had strife with. They say they got lasagna or they got, I don't know what drink it would be that you just absolutely love. Kool-Aid or something. What is it? So is it is it a drink or is it a food? And so you can comment on those two options, but you got to let us know in the comments what that is. All right? And then Calvin and I will judge you on that one fact. We'll judge your entire life.
We're going to judge you harshly.
But not as much as what we're going to say when this video is over. And that is, are you subscribed to Blind Wave? That is the first judgment that you're going to have. Then you're going to have the second judgment, which is the consumable, okay? But you must be a subscriber. Calvin, I want you looking through their eyes. And now that they're subscribed, judge them. Oh, he likes it. Except for John.